So my name is Kamilla Rekvenyi, and I'm a postdoc at Imperial in group theory now, and I just submitted my PhD thesis a couple of weeks ago.
What is one exciting thing about being a mathematician?
I think being a mathematician is something that people might have some preconceptions about, and I feel like what excites me quite a lot about it is that I just would like to change the stereotypes and just surprise people by being a mathematician and just trying to seem completely different of what they are expecting. But also I think it's a really nice thing because it's very broad and it's very creative and people don't really realize it. They just think it's something boring that you do in a room, which sometimes you do, but it also has so many nice and interesting parts, and you get to meet so many interesting people and travel the world and just understand the beauties of the theory as well.
Did you have a role model that motivated you to become a mathematician or someone you look up to? And how has this influenced your path?
So I guess I had several role models. One of the role models that I would probably mention would be Erdos. Um, I think it's partially because I'm also Hungarian, and because of that, how I grew up around the kitchen table with my family, we talked about Erdos a lot, and the whole concept of the Erdos number was something that I found quite intriguing. So actually, I've even written a project about Erdos and his social mathematics, which is published now, so you can find it if anybody's interested in that. Yeah, so I think he's one of the people that I look up to because I just really believe in collaboration, and I just really believe in the strength of community in maths and to make sure that you actually get to know people. And I think because that makes mathematical research more interesting and just also go forward a bit more. And I also just enjoy being around people as well. So I think he's definitely been a role model for me. But also, when I started my undergrad, I had a lecturer who was female, and she was very smart, and she was very cool and qualified, and she didn't look like a mathematician how I imagined it before. And I just thought that was really nice because I felt like I could relate to someone and I could aspire to be someone as amazing. So, yeah.
What obstacles have you encountered along your journey in science that you believe are specific to a lack of diversity, and how did you overcome them?
So I guess one of the hard things that I've encountered was that once I was working in a project in analysis, and one of my peers, and I didn't feel so confident about my abilities, and one of my peers told me that, oh, I think you shouldn't do analysis because girls are not usually good at analysis. And I felt like that was very difficult for me to hear because I already didn't have a lot of confidence in analysis, and to be told that, oh, it's normal, girls are not good at it, I just felt that that was very difficult. And even though I didn't become an analyst, sorry, it's not because of that comment, but it's just, it can be very discouraging to hear such comments, and it's really sad that some people still think this way. But yeah, other than this, I feel like you kind of just have to embrace that you're a bit different and just gain strength from it. So for me, my identity is very much that I'm a woman in maths. So I feel like this is something that I work for, and this is how I try to come across, and I just want to show the people that just because you're a woman in math and you're in minority, maybe you can take advantage of it instead of feeling like you're put down.
Reflecting on the challenges in your career, Is there any advice for aspiring or early mathematicians who are facing the same obstacles?
I just feel like you should try to really just not listen to anybody who would try to put you down, and just make sure that you also find people that pull you up and that help you and that get your confidence higher, because that is just very important to have supporters all around. And there is so many people in maths all around the world who are really great and very, very kind and can really help you go forward. And be confident and embrace your uniqueness.
Any final comments?
So I also wanted to say that I'm an aspiring maths influencer. So if you're interested in following my maths, you can follow me at Maths with Kala on Instagram.